Will Montgomery here with the Varsity845 football show. We start this week with a game that hasn't been much of a rivalry in decades, Middletown and Newburgh. Newburgh has won every game in the series since 1997, but Middletown enters this week full of confidence. The Middies are 2-0 after wins over Cornwall and Port Jervis. Newburgh, on the other hand, is 0-2 with narrow losses to Minisink Valley and Washingtonville. But you can throw the records out the window for a game like this. The winner gets a leg up in the race for the Class AA Division I title. We caught up with Middletown senior safety and quarterback Shane Rosa, a defensive-minded player who has the perfect mindset to run the Middies offense.
We're happy about the wins, but we know league play starts this week, and we know Newburgh's a tough team. Even though they're 0-2 right now, Newburgh's a tough team. They've always been a tough team. They're section champs, so the move right now has been still got to beat Newburgh again. We're looking at this game as the underdogs right now. The offensive line been doing a good job so far. You guys have a good connection this year, and it's been putting a lot of work in the offseason, so now it's contributing to the season. Sometimes he surprises me with some of the plays he makes because, I don't know, takes pressure off me sometimes, knowing that he could break a big run anytime. Takes pressure off the offense, knowing he could break a big run anytime, but it's all due to the offensive line and all the receivers blocking and all that. I've been playing football since I was about 10 maybe, so a long time, but not that long. I'm 16 now. And I actually started playing quarterback in 10th grade. I started throwing the ball a little. They seen I could throw, so I just became quarterback. I've always been more of a defensive player, but I like playing quarterback too. I'm definitely playing college football. I just don't know when yet. Don't know where yet. I'm gonna sit down after the season and talk to my coach about that after the season. Yeah, I'm not worried about that right now. I don't have a favorite college team. My favorite pro team is the Steelers. My favorite player, I have my role model, Tyrann Matthew. Yeah, Coach Piasek is he's our defensive coordinator. He's like a football head. He knows everything. So in the NFL games and some college games, I try to see what he's talking about, and I can relate it to college football and high school. So
we also dropped by Minisink Valley practice this week and spoke with seniors Demetrius Moore and Dean McWilliams. The Warriors are feeling good after a 2-0 start to the season, and the way Minisink Valley approaches practice is a major factor to the team's success.
I think we just have the right attitude coming in and out of practice, and after games, we don't mess around with anything.
Yeah, we always put 110% into everything that we do, and we always put everything, a lot of effort into everything. Even if we don't do everything right, we do everything at 100%.
I think it's a little bit of the kids before and just the attitude of the coaches. They help us out throughout practice, push us to try our hardest.
Yeah, Minisink has always had great leadership since forever, and it just brings everyone into a good mood and makes everything better.
It's just a big confidence boost, but we can't just only think about that win. We have to get better and better each week.
It felt great to come out and beat them the first week, but after that we just have to keep getting better every week. We have a lot of returning starters on the defense this year that were last year, so a lot of us are pretty experienced. We just have to keep getting better.
Elsewhere in Section 9 this weekend, Monroe-Woodbury hosts Pine Bush in a showdown between unbeaten teams. Monroe-Woodbury quarterback Richie Martucci ran for 5 scores in a win over Cardinal Hayes last week, but Pine Bush's defense has been sharp through 2 games, and the Bushmen also have a potent ground attack themselves. Washingtonville plays at Warwick on Friday night. The Wizards are off to a 2-0 start for the 3rd straight season, but expect Warwick at 0-2 to be hungry in this Class AA Division II game. Burt Catholic plays at Marlboro on Friday night. Both teams are 1-1. Both teams have lost to high-scoring James I. O'Neill. Burt Catholic plays in Class C this season, so it won't count in the standings, but it's still a big opportunity for these teams to get back on track. Also on Friday night, Sullivan West plays at Chester in a Class C game. Chester is 0-2 with 2 losses to Class B teams. Sullivan West scored 37 points a week ago, but its defense allowed 48 and a loss to Millbrook. On Saturday afternoon, Goshen hosts Wallkill in a Class A game. Wallkill is soaring after beating Valley Central for the helmet last weekend. Goshen, on the other hand, is reeling after Class A losses to Port Jervis and Saugerties in the first 2 weeks. Can the Gladiators get back in the playoff hunt? And also on Saturday afternoon, in another Class A game, Port Jervis plays at Saugerties. Port Jervis's run defense is going to face a major challenge for the 2nd straight week. Middletown ran over the Raiders in a 42-0 win last Friday night for the Erie Bell, and a 2-0 Saugerties squad has rumbled its way to Class A wins over Monticello and Goshen. That's it for this week. Thanks for watching. For more high school sports news, check out the newly redesigned Varsity845.com.